We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Joey Lucchesi gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
First pitch, 7-10.
And that one right down Main Street.
0-2 is the count.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And he misses with it, 1-1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he hits it hard to the right side. There's one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep to right center. Back goes Grisham. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Duvall ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now over to first, and he's safe getting back. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
At the plate now, Josh Tomlin, as he hits one on a line to left field. Pham is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Braves 4, the Padres coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Josh Tomlin gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. And in steps Manny Machado. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First offering on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
A 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Machado at second with 2 down. Ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. His history with Josh Tomlin, he has 9 base hits in 43 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Hosmer is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Tomlin, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-2. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Grounded down the third baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Freeman, 30 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
To the plate now, Austin Nola. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One and two now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Ready now, Trent Grisham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 4-2. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Leading off for Atlanta, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's down. Back to him, and that's off his leg.
But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So one gone for the Braves here in the third. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Here's the first pitch to him. 4-1. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Lays off, 2-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi.
The pitcher, Joey.
First delivery to him on the way.
Lucchesi.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Tommy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Here comes the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
Albies brings it in.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Padres down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch on its way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. To third, taken in by Machado. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the pitcher, Josh Tomlin.
Now at the plate, Josh Tomlin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Manny Machado.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled off. Fouled away. Another 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And it's fouled away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's Will Myers as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Swanson ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 4-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready once again, Dansby Swanson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said it's just unacceptable how often they're striking out looking in this game. It's not something they're willing to live with, so they're trying to emphasize more of an ambush approach early in the at-bats to avoid falling behind in the count.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nola. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is under it. One down.
The center fielder, number 2.
Striding in once again, Trent Grisham. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi, from the stretch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Into the box, Tommy Pham.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
He's got it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground to third. And he will beat the throw to first as the throw is high regardless, and I believe that'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating. Executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Braves lead it 4-3. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on its way. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, giving him an even 150, and it's now 5-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Luis Perdomo is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo. Now batting.
At the plate, Adam Duvall.
Duvall.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And right into the shift, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Grisham at the track. The wall. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. This one also hit deep to left field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Second home run early in the year, as it is now 7-3.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. No balls and 1 strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
In now, Josh Tomlin. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. No hits to this point. Popped up. Machado is under it near the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom. Settling in now, Eric Hosmer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
To short. No problem here. 1 away.
The right fielder,
Striding in, Will Myers. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Digging in now, Austin Nola. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and that's going to do it here for Josh Tomlin. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one.
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The 1-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. Atlanta leads it 7-3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Garrett Richards will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Castro is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Richard steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out and a runner on second base. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down the third baseline, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Braves get a couple of hits here and plate one. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 8 and the Padres 3. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Albies scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, Jake Cronenworth. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And that misses 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. Richards peers in. Here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves go down without a whimper here, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And now a pitch on the way. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Not shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
At the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Pitch on the way. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Padres down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Ender Inciarte will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Ender Inciarte.
Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-1, no strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up, throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Lined hard to center field. Grisham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's the Braves 9 and the Padres 3. Luke Jackson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Luke Jackson.
So striding in, Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Eric Hosmer.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So here's Will Myers. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Mitch Moreland will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Hit down the third baseline. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. San Diego down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Braves put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Josh Tomlin earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 3 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.